Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, Episode 25. I hope it's 25 and not Episode 26. Oh, my brain is like, I don't think I changed that. I kind of rushed this one. So I just finished Gran Turismo 2, and now I'm not 100% certain what episode I'm truly on, because I just copied and pasted everything really quickly, and normally I change it at the beginning of each episode. And I don't think I did, so that means we're probably off by... It's episode 26. Okay, it is episode 26. I just didn't move it. That's my bad. Again, I'm in between live streams, so I just finished Gran Turismo 2, and I just jumped into this game. So we got a little bit of talking to do before we zip off. And I mean, I could zip off anyway, but we're gonna beat this game tonight. There's hands down, there's no way we're not gonna... We're gonna win. We're so strong at this point that we have 790 and 500 for everybody. That's a ridiculous amount of grinding. My friend said they did a whole bunch today. I did a bunch the day before. My friend did a little bit here and there. It adds up to a lot. And I don't know how many people you know that had this much Color of Lumina on their first playthrough and they haven't even beaten the game yet. Okay, so we're strong. The weapons are it's gonna be a problem, a trying challenge to explain, because the internet with their weapons are all like, this is the best weapon, you do this, this is the best weapon because you do this, and it's just like, I just want to beat these things now. Okay, so here's my predicament with Clair Obscur. Okay, a personal matter is that I don't like sadness, gore, blood, death, and this game has it. So personal thing, I didn't really enjoy those moments in this game. Okay, Act 3 should have been broken up into two parts, where we go and we just zip back and we do a thing, and then we do a few other things without being able to fly, and then we go back. It'll explain on how they got over here. It'll explain how the ships from Lumiere got over here. We just take the trip back, right? Okay, and then whatever else happens in Act 3, and then eventually when we do a bunch of stuff, it loads up the final thing, and then we get fly and we unlock everything else. So Act 3 was just done, and from what I can see, it was not organized, and I got way too strong for everything normal, and I'm still not strong enough for this DLC content. The tower and the drafts, Renoir's drafts that we just passed, and Verso's drafts, way over there by Lumiere, is way too difficult. There's no in between. I am too strong for story, and I'm way too weak for the DLC. Now, I've tried my best to watch videos on how to beat these things, and all of the videos are them beating them for the second time in their New Game Plus or more format, which means they don't go through all the levels, they don't go through all of the things, and they just go blop, 1 billion damage, and they win. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can copy you, but I'm not able to do that damage. Okay, so there's no video that I can find that is for the first playthrough, not New Game Plus or more, to beat these other three. I beat one of them. In case if you're curious, I did beat one of them. I beat the duelist, and CL got this crazy weapon, and his weapon's ridiculously crazy. If you read the things, this is a crazy weapon. Okay. So, it's almost like they force you to no longer play with the team that you had, you know, Verso, Lune, and Mael, and you can do like solo things, and solo seems to be stronger than a party of 3 for some reason. And then there's like, you gotta use CL because CL allows you to like power up 200% more per stack and then make somebody go immediately. And then Mael just goes blah, or Lune goes blah, and then they die. And it's just like, I don't have a setup like this. CL has never, I didn't use CL. There was no need to, so why would I need it now in the DLC, but you're forced to. So, I don't know about you. I took Lune off of her thing. Everyone kept saying this This thingy here is so amazing. And I tried it on on the stupid boss. And I never once got 4 stacks, 4 dark stains. Never. For like an entire 20-minute battle. So I dropped that weapon because there was no way to get 4 stacks at a 50% chance. And then there's another dark weapon where I use this weapon and I just get the 4 stains and then I do a melee attack, and then on the next turn I use all 4 of them and I do a 300% more attack. Can Lune one-shot things with that? No. Still no. Okay? Still no. So the DLC, Tina, is the drafts and the extra fights in the towers. So if you made it to Act 3, you've probably seen the tower and been in the tower. That's normal. If you go past the spot in the tower, there are new paintings there now. Those are the DLC stuff, and the drafts, they're in the water. You gotta go in the water and you'll see them. That is the other DLCs, and you'll fight something really strong in Verso's place, then you'll fight something very, very strong in Renoir's draft, and then you go to the tower, and good grief, they're even harder. That's all I'm gonna say. No spoiler. And I'm gonna beat this game too, so be careful if you're worried about spoilers. So I'm just back to my normal weapon because I don't need to try to get this 300% stack and then try to blast something. Because the problem now is I went in these battles with 3,000 speed. And the bosses are still going 7 turns. I could go a bunch of turns, and then when it's the boss's turn, they go 7 turns. So something is not adding up right. I'm not understanding. There's a hidden mechanic that I don't know what's going on. So now I've just spent the last little bit at the end of my session trying to get our speed above 3,000. Harder, hardest, and impossible. Got it. Duly noted. Yeah, it's you're gonna the moment you do Verso's drafts first, then you go and do Renoir's drafts, you'll probably notice the DLC difference right away, and you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, you got past him, and then you got past him. Unless you're fully optimized, then good. I wasn't fully optimized. And then you go to the tower, and then you're gonna be like, oh, good grief. So anyway, I'm now up to 4,000 speed and 4,000 speed, and if you noticed, I'm no longer at 100% critical. Well, that's fine. In fact, I might go a little less critical because there's a thing called alternating critical. I found this while I was going through all of them. On critical hit, 100% increased damage of the next non-critical hit. So when I critical hit, I'm always going to do 50% more damage. And at 95%, it's going to happen a lot. If by random small chance I don't critical, I will then do the next one will be 100% more stronger. So actually, being at 100% all the time is actually weaker than this. Did you know that? No, neither did I until I found this. Who would have thought that missing once and then doing a critical and missing again and doing a critical is way stronger than all criticals, basically. So it's to the point where, like, you want to not be at 100% critical and sometimes have this fire off and do crazy more damage. Now, we're also at a weird spot in this game because everyone is like, you gotta use feint. Feint is like, it's the DLC stuff, you gotta use feint. Okay? And you have to use a 5-hit or more hit to make it work. Okay, so 4 hits you do 1 damage. The 5th hit and more does 600%. Wow, the damage you can do. Well, even with me stacking Verso to not be a fighter anymore, and stacking on fire, Lune doing her solo PvP thing, and Mael using the fire to just go blah on one enemy, we barely beat the duelists. You'll know who they are because you fought them before if you played the game. Okay, but the other two, we are not strong enough and or fast enough to defeat the other bosses that's in there. And I don't know about you, but I'm missing some kind of mechanic that the game has never told me yet. In all game, if you're fast, you go first. If you're really fast, you might go 2 or 3 or more turns. It almost seems like if you go 2 turns, then the boss is gonna just teleport up and go and do, and they're gonna do 2 turns. And if you go 4 turns or 6 turns in a row, the boss is gonna go 4 to 6 turns in a row. And I don't know why. So I don't know what's going on, but it's like the bosses are cheating the turn thingy. They are absolutely doing something, or there's some mechanic that the game has never told me about, and they're doing it now in the DLC, and it's catching me off guard. Okay? So that's what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the boss's turn order, and they're not. I'm now gonna have 4,000 speed. And again, I got Lune and CL. I swapped out Lune for CL. Because even though Lune can do something pretty cool, if I use CL and power up my L, she does even more damage. And if I even used Roulette, and I even used Feint, and she was able to like one-shot the boss, okay? She was basically able to one-shot the boss with all those power-ups. There's a lot of 200% going on there, okay? But you can't do that every time with the other bosses. The other boss has 5 health bars, so every time you knock down a health bar, the fight basically starts all over. And if you keep getting killed, you're gonna just be weaker, so you don't want to be killed all the time either, and trying to survive their attacks. And then eventually they just go 6 turns on you, and every hit will kill you. And it's just like, what's going on? So I don't know. I hope they nerf it, or I hope somebody shows up who knows about this game and answers this one question that I'm answering pretty specifically. Are they beatable in this playthrough, or is New Game Plus going to give me way more stats with the Pictos that it's going to be easier to beat them in New Game Plus? Because we'll have the right stats on the Pictos, and I'll have way more than 4,000 speed and way more other stuff to be able to handle these bosses. Their stats won't go up, but the health bar goes up or something in New Game Plus, so I can catch up to them and beat them easier than what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to beat them now because I know that the health bar goes up, and I'd rather not fight something that even has more health than that I can't do. So nobody has answered that question. Google doesn't understand when you ask a question like that. So I would love to have somebody find this channel and answer that question, because yeah, I don't know. I'm trying, and I only beat one boss barely. And you are going to see how stupidly strong I am when I fight this boss. Okay, we're gonna destroy this poor little boss, and just know that I am nowhere near strong enough to take out the DLC other super bosses. We're nowhere close. We're not even like chipping off some of their health sometimes, and it's just like, what? And I'm doing multi-millions, and their health bar is not even moving. So it's just like, what is going on? What is happening? Why is this like this? So yeah. Anyway, we're going to. Here's my idea. Oh, I went too far, did I? I have a backup save now. So what I'm planning on doing is just beating this game, and then just. I'm gonna have my backup save before I beat this. And I'm gonna keep trying until I can't beat it. And then we're gonna go into New Game Plus, and then I hope I can beat it in New Game Plus. But I would love to have an answer, and of course no one's answering. We were in the... Oh, wait a minute. It's been so long since I did this. I could just hop down to where I'm supposed to be, here. And it said to go to the Shattered Alley. Okay, done. Again, it's been a while. So yeah, I got a cool weapon. Oh, that's the other problem. They are really good items to get from those bosses. The items are worth doing. So you want to beat those bosses if you want those items, okay? They are not garbage items. If they were garbage items, if they were 100 color of Lumina each to beat them, I would have gladly skipped them. But no, there had to be a weapon. It had to be I forget what else. Again, I showed you the one weapon. But yeah, there are items that you want to get by beating them. Oh, there's Pictos too. Yeah, there is. There's Pictos that you want to grab. So they kind of like ruined the ending for me, okay? The tower has like put a really, really not fun moment on this game. It already wasn't fun with the sadness and darkness and stuff. And then Act 3 and then the tower. Like it did not end as strong as it started. So yeah, just saying, like, that's not how I dreamed that this would go. Do you want to see how strong I am? Oh, and by the way, Verso is now nerfed, everybody. Verso is no longer my attacker. In fact, I wonder if I need to... Yeah, listen, Verso is now nerfed. So Verso doesn't attack everything and kill everything in one shot anymore.
Didn't really need it.
Verso is the guy who does this now.
That's better.
Well, I can't even stack burns on them. Wow. Anyway, he stacks burns for Mael. And he can actually quite crazily put on almost 100 stacks of burn in 2 of his moves. Okay, with 100 stacks of burn or more, Mael is going to do multi-millions of damage. Now, if you power up Mael with Feint, if you power up Mael with CL, she'll do millions upon millions upon millions of damage, okay? But, it's like, it's still not enough. It's still not enough to just beat those bosses. Have fun, Tina. Thanks for hanging out again so long. Really appreciate it, by the way. So yeah, again, just saying that it's too bad. I really wish the DLC bosses would have been a challenge, but, you know, fun. They would have had a cool mechanic, like one boss, like you really got to learn how to jump, and another boss you got to dodge. There's no parrying, so you're not doing any counterattacks. You just got to parry well, or dodge well. No parries. And something fun, but no, they just made him so much health, so much damage, so much defense, and magic defense, and it's just like you can't even learn. You literally got to sit there and die and then get the timing until you finally get the timing enough that you can start dodging and parrying them. It's not at all how I thought this game was gonna go. This game took a real dip for me, but I'll beat the game. And again, my backup save is already on the PlayStation Cloud, so I should be okay. To just load right back up if I don't like what happens here. Again, I think, I don't know, but I think you unlock post-game, or what is considered post-game, by beating the boss, and again, which is I don't want to do, but beat the boss, and then you end up back in Act 3, but the boss isn't defeated. So you gotta defeat the boss again, I think. Weird. Are we gonna be fighting you, dude? I'm looking around. Dude, what a crazy theater this would be. Oh, man. Everything has to be all destroyed, doesn't it? This is Verso, his love for playing the piano. And we can't play? Okay. You didn't play the jingle.
Well, that will help.
Lumiere. Wait a minute. We just got a trophy. Just like that? Oh, okay. It's called Lumiere? As you can tell, I'm so ready for this. Thought I copied you, but I guess I didn't. Okay, copy, paste. Inventory. I thought it was called Lumiere. Was it called Clea? I got 2 copies of it. Oh, okay. So I think this is the stuff that's considered missable, but they're not missable anymore. They're not missable. They're really not. But because I got the second copy of it, I got the trophy to pop up. Weird. Okay. That's weird that it's acting that way, because I think there's probably another music song to unlock. And it's we're going to get it, and we already got the trophy done. That's very strange. It's very weird. Oh wow, look at how many more things we got. That's wild. Anyway, so you played through, hi by the way, you played through the whole game and New Game Plus. All my characters are at 99, and I've watched YouTube videos on how to beat the tower bosses, and I can't figure it out. Hey, me too. But I'm not even on New Game Plus. I'm on the first playthrough when the boss's HPs are low, and I still can't. I only beat the duelist. I only beat the duelist. But hi and welcome, by the way. My bad. I was so like focused to try to type this down, I almost missed it on chat. But I see you're on YouTube, so we probably have a giant delay too, so hopefully I didn't miss you too long. But yeah, I've defeated the duelist, and I've defeated I finished both Verso's drafts and Renoir's drafts to at least unlock the four tower bosses, and I at least beat the duelist. I'm gonna save because I feel like why not? But yeah, so I just had a whole spiel about those bosses. I literally just had a whole spiel. They seem to be cheating the turn base. So I found one thing out, but it doesn't help me, but it might help you. Apparently you need 4,000 or more speed. You need to get your speed up. And some people are almost saying speed and defense. So you could take a hit or two without dying. And I have no defense. I have no way to bring up my defense either. So, I feel like, okay, like, this seems pretty, like, big and something's happening, but nothing really happened there. And I can't interact with this, and I can't jump up there. I'm going to assume there's nothing here. It's gonna be really funny if I miss something now, because, like, I'm considering this the last episode where I beat this game for the first time. But, yeah, either way, I don't think I made you wait too long on YouTube. I can't even figure out your name, by the way, too. I see RE7, so... I see Resident Evil 7's all I see there, but you got another name going on. Oh, we can defeat those in, like, one attack now, probably. Okay, we can zip over there. Don't want to. So nothing happened in the Opera House? Okay, that looks like an item, but it's not. Well, no worries, lol. I also 100% the game, and glad you just got that trophy, because apparently you have to get all of those records in one playthrough. Yeah, it wasn't too hard to do. Not for me. Again, I love... It's just reticle. Okay, well your 7's throwing me off. Reticle, I can call you reticle. And hopefully not radical. But yeah. I love RPGs. RPGs is my kind of style, so exploring every area, dropping down in unbelievable areas and finding ridiculous items in weird places. I like doing that. So when I saw these rails down here, there's 2 buildings that you could jump down on those rails in this game, so you could have missed. Again, it's not really important items, but you can do it.
What are they doing here?
Like Axon's their Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Axons are Papa's creations. Okay. So yeah, either way. I think I almost got everything, but the stupid tower bosses is giving me the hardest time. Bring it on.
Cut him down.
Am I that unlucky? It's acting like, it's acting like I don't have my burn thingy on.
Ready to strike. Stuff.
And I don't have my break. Okay, I don't know what's up with Verso, but he doesn't have his stuff on. He should have burning shots. He should have, am I that unlucky? Burning shots are on. How did I get no burning shots there? That's wild. Okay, no burning shots happened. And breaking shot should have happened as well, with sniper. And I know I have sniper on. There's no way sniper was not on. Yeah, no, sniper's on. I took a free aim shot and he didn't break. My game might be broken and that's why I can't beat these bosses. Let's go with that. Sniper allows you to take a free aim shot and break, and he was able to be broken and it didn't work. Not too sure what's going on there, but I call absolute haxes on that, everybody. Are we going towards the smoke, or are we going towards that, or are we going towards this? But yeah, I don't know. The Act 3 has been something else for this channel. Okay, we can go that way. But yeah, I do hope somebody stops by and answers that question that I have, because I really want to know if New Game Plus the bosses are just easier because you have the stats.
Let's have some fun. I need it. I would have lived. I would have lived.
Okay, yeah, so again, Verso's my weak character now. He's the one who just stacks fire on enemies. That's all he does. He just shoots and stacks fire. He doesn't even attack anymore. And and he just powers up my L, and that's all Verso does now. He's the dude who buffs the team. Okay, we're going that way, so we're backtracking back over here then. Yeah, by the looks of the path, we're going that way. So let's check this way out. I used to have Verso being my main attacker for AoE and stuff. Man, times sure have changed. Yeah, bring it on, please. Yeah, I even used the Immortal build and it still didn't help. I even tried the Immortal build with Verso, and when bosses go 7 times in the tower, it didn't really work out well for me. Again, when I apply a mark, it's supposed to stack on burns, but it's not doing that either. I don't know why I'm not doing any breaks when I'm shooting. I don't know why, but I'm supposed to break them when I shoot. What is going on with my game? There's healing stun. Okay, new Picto healing stun. Recover 5% health upon hitting a stunned target. Yeah, that's not really gonna help us. That's not gonna help us at all. So Lune is not even going to move anymore. And consuming attack. Okay, that's consuming attack is what we're looking for. Okay. Healing stun, let's just learn this before we beat the game, hopefully. Healing stun. Again, I hope there's not too many more Pictos because I want to get my team back on. But yeah, Lunae's not even probably going to get a chance to fight here. Oh, these. I remember them. Those used to be tough. But now we could probably just kill them in one go. Right, so yeah, I tried the Lunae build with the darkness. I tried Verso with his 13 hit thing. I tried all of the builds and they don't work. Good grief, man. Just so you know, Verso is my weakest character now. And you're just like, dude, you're killing them with your gun. And I'm like, yeah, that's all he does now is shoot things and stack burns. Like, that's all Verso does. If you want to see attack damage, let my L attack once some burn stacks are on. You're gonna see some crazy damage. But yeah, still too weak for tower. What a comedy. What a comedy routine.
Mayo, let's go.
Okay, I think we're going that way. So let's check out over here. Again, I don't know. It just looks like that's really important. And this looks like a side street, so I'm just hoping.
Perfect.
Healing stun converted into chroma. Healing stun? We found a lower level healing stun? Huh? Okay, well, that was weird. I didn't think they've ever dropped 2 Pictos in the same area before. That's new to me. Well, I assume because it's glowing red over there. I'm hoping over there is where we're supposed to go and not this way. Again, I'm just winging it, but yeah. I've tried almost all the builds, man, and it's just we need a lot more speed in order to keep up with the thing. And then some people are saying like, oh, we looped. Okay, this is a loop. We've finally looped. Yeah, but I just picked up the healing stun chrome Picto. I just picked it up. And then I walked 20 steps and picked it up again, and it was a lower level. I assumed it would have jumped it up to level 20 something like the whole game has been doing. But my healing stun's only level 10. And I picked up a version that's lower than level 10 just around the corner? That's new. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Sure, I know you can get multiple Pictos, and yes, I've had quite a few convert into chroma. But never had I picked up a Picto, walked around a corner, picked up the same chroma lower level. That's what I found weird. Okay, there's the boy and that.
What have we here?
Well, Color of Lumina, I farm 5 of those at a time, so kind of used to seeing 5 of those at once, but you know, I'll take 1 at a time. Maybe I should continue? Continue what? Playing music? Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever. The boy has gone silent. Continue forever. Continue to try to stay and exist in this world? I think not, Verso. Okay, the game does not want you to walk along that and then jump up on that and go somewhere else. Okay. I was gonna do some crazy parkouring, but it doesn't look like it's necessary. And although there's a edge here, we can't grab it because it's not yellow. And that's not even real. Okay. And neither is that. Okay, well, it looks like... looks like we are good to go.
An advantage.
Yes, the advantage of 4,000 chroma. I love it. Okay. Dude, it's like no music playing. When you first show up, they play that epic song and you see the big fight. And now there's no music playing? Whoa! Was that supposed to work like that? This game, okay. Oh, it's gone. Oh, shoo. Okay, that was crazy. I thought we were actually being attacked by the sun again. Yeah. Easy though. The sun was easy to defeat. No problem. Okay, well, I see all the awesome items over here.
Nice.
Not really. Level 19 weapon. Ooh, another merchant. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad we just didn't walk in and fight the final boss. A few games have done that before, okay? Where you get to the end of the game and you're like, we're gonna fight the boss, and you walk in a room and the boss is there and you fight it, and you're like, no build up, no nothing. Just go in, fight boss, win, and credits roll.
What have we here?
Yeah, I'm glad this is taking a while. Pulsating red buildings? Okay. What's the Sith doing in here? Is that a merry-go-round covered in paint? Someone doesn't like merry-go-rounds. Okay, well, I found another merchant. After all the mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. But this place is sad. Raid. We can fight the merchant for something. We have infinity of these items. We have 92 recoats! What are we gonna do with that? That's level 16? I could level it up, I guess. That's level 16. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold up. I just realized that we're actually getting stuff. Let's fight the merchant first, then, because I feel like that'll probably be the right thing to do, and I can write it in order. Okay, I'm writing this down. So, fight the merchant. Mael doesn't have the fire on. Lune could always do the damage. It's between Lune and Mael. Mael's faster though. Let's just go with Mael.
This will hurt. Let's shine.
I didn't even have any fire on. That was almost 1,000,000 damage and no fire. No fire at all. Yeah. Thanks for the distraction. Now let me sell you the real goods. We've unlocked full strength. That's a Picto. Okay. 25% increase damage on full health. That's actually another increase for damage. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that'll probably help me out too. To just do a little bit more damage across the board. Again, if we get hit, we die. So it literally is, we're full health or we're dead. So yeah, I think that might work. Okay, full strength. We got Volisturum. 1 AP on the stance switch, so that's obviously Mael. If stanceless base attack switches to defensive stance, that's no good. Recovers health on a stance switch. No, that's not needed either. Okay. That's a Mael weapon, everybody. You are level 14 and will never use that. Sad on turn start, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. Yeah, I don't think we need that either. I could level up my weapons, but you know what? It's only money. It's only money. Let's just do it. Yeah, we don't need any of these. Like 878, everybody. Right? What? What are we gonna do with that? Good luck out there. Okay, I'm gonna put on full strength on my L, but I didn't want to lose my trigger happy. We're gonna lose my speed until we get that done, I guess. Full strength? Health and defense. What a... yeah, no. Okay. Sad on? Oh, right, we got Pictos too, that leveled up. I just scrolled all the way through and you're telling me I did not see it? There's a yellow glowing orb on the side, on the right side. Why did I not see it? It was healing stun that I had equipped. You weirdo. You absolute weirdo. Weapons, right. Oh, so I want to get these gone too. Oiterim. Okay, we got everyone's weapons done. We gotta get into 4 fights. That would be preferred. Again, why is there no music playing for the finale?
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
Oh. Is Mael running with the... Okay, so I'm running Mael with her wrong stance. Well, not wrong stance, the weapon. I got her with the, I'll put her back on Medallum. Because I don't need to do the fire thing, and I really don't need to do that, and she's fine. I'll just put her back, because we don't need to fight the web and trying to fight in the tower. Well, I like how the music's playing, but I haven't found any enemies to remove these silly Pictos. I think we're gonna be too strong, yeah?
Let the ink flow. Lightning dance!
Yeah, okay. We might as well just get the Pictos done. It'll be real quick. It'll be real quick. Oh, I thought I held long enough. I don't want these Pictos equipped.
The elements dance.
I did an even weaker attack. That's 2.
Overflowing with energy.
This is a weaker attack too, yeah? Yeah, it is. Okay, that was a much weaker attack. All it does is apply stains. Healing stun learned. Perfect. Fight merchant.
The dance begins.
Okay, we can just, you know, just like old times. Just like old times, everybody. How much damage? 5 million now? Uh-huh. Yeah. Good times, merchant. Thanks for being an easy Picto finisher.
The dance begins.
Wait, can I just attack him? I can just attack him. Wait. Can I just shoot him? Can I just shoot him? Oh my goodness. Again, like, you're looking at the power, you're like, what? And then you're like, you can't beat the tower bosses? And it's just like, no, you can't. Like, you can't. And it's just like, I don't know why, but it's a no. One more fight, everybody.
The dance begins. Void take everything.
One burning canvas attack, 143. Okay. Thank you. I'm out of here. Thanks, man. Appreciate me getting the things done. Speed. We had healing stun was assuming attack. And you had the full speed on. So this one. Okay, we're back to equipped again. I don't want to mess with this stuff. Again, I swapped Lune's Pictos onto her because I wanted her to try to take on the stuff. And also, like, I'm almost at the point where if I had a little less than that but more speed, because losing 36% is way too much. But I would like higher. I would like way more than 600 speed, and just a little less than 36. But then Lune and them is gonna suffer for that. And again, CL needs to be fast too. That's the problem. CL can't have like one speed. And then you try to use CL because she'll just never go. But yeah, so again, we have some odd 32s equipped down here. And 36s. And that's probably where I'm losing too much points on speed. We need to get like above 4,000. Again, I haven't done a single fight with 4,000 speed. I just equipped it at the end. Okay, so I've done it at 3,000 speed, and all of the bosses went 6 turns or more. And it's just like, what do you want me to do when a boss goes 6 turns? Even locked in, like, you make one mistake eventually, and you just die. So it's just like, yeah, even locked in, I almost parried all of the duelist's attacks. The one where he summons a little shadow thing at you, I could parry that 100%. The problem is he does 3 different attacks, and one of them has 2 jumps, and one of them has 4 jumps. And the jumps is what catches me every time, because you parry when you see the move, and when you parry, then the attack hits you, and then it's just like, oh, well, somebody died. And it's just like, that's too bad. Again, I have no defense either. There's no way to, like, equip everything all at once. Looks like a male face on a female. Interesting. Not too sure what's going on with the 2 faces and stuff, but no, we really, at this point, we need 0 recoats. Like, recoats are the last thing I'd ever want to pick up right now. I'd rather money over recoats. So they said past a garden, so we're on the outer side of the gardens. Okay. We walked over there, got said item. I don't see anything in the fountain area. My bad, it's taking me so long to beat this game. And again, my bad, it took me so long just to like even fight the boss, because I want the items. I really don't want to miss anything and then have to come back episode 27 in a new game plus saying, oh, by the way, I picked up this, this, and this that you couldn't see, because I wasn't doing an episode for that. So yeah. Oh wow, you guys are losing.
I can't sustain the expeditioners much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
I'm hoping straight ahead was the right way to go. And these side paths are... Okay, I don't want to get any closer than that, so... Seeing all of these enemies that are... Oh!
Well, that will help.
Just like the other one. I was gonna say, like, it was. I almost missed that. Okay, we're not going there. Well, you would think sideways would be the right way to go. I have a path that takes me left and that way. So you would think this way would be the right way to go, okay? Towards the tower, they said. So let's do it. Let's take this path.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it is good stuff. I like that stuff. Oh, you weren't there a moment ago.
Didn't really need it.
So I'm supposed to get 3 burned instead of getting a mark, but for some reason I'm getting marks now, so not too sure what's going on with that. Not quite sure what's happening there, but okay. Well, the game is just acting really strange. I changed my pictos around, so that's probably what's messing up my stuff.
Good stuff.
No, that's not really. That's terrible stuff. They're literally telling you, like, in case if you built your thing wrong or you need to change back to something, now is the time, because yeah, there's no more going back after this. And it's just like, okay, well, okay, so I've been just walking along the right side only, everybody. My bad, but I don't want to kick in the boss fight. You would think walking up there and walking down should kick in the cutscene, not me walking over here and exploring. Alright, let's backtrack back. Any items in here?
Time to end this.
Again, we used to just hit them once and they would die, right? Yeah, so Verso not having the 200%, he can't just like woof and just one hit them once and they die, and there's still like 5 or 6 more hits coming.
An advantage.
That's cute. Why did the music stop though? Do I have so many color of luminas I broke the game? Is that possible? Am I the first gamer to have so many Color of Luminas on my team that the game is like, dude, you have too much equipped. You've broke the game. Oh good, another item.
Oh, wow.
Ugh, recoats. Okay, so the enemies just have recoats in them? Oh, it's Big Doggy! Yes, I'm the only one who has no fear for them, like 0. Literally walk up and, well, yeah, okay. Big Doggy though. Exciting. Nothing? Okay. Again, I've very few games have I gone to the final boss and I was like, I absolutely got this. I'm absolutely calm. There's nothing to fear. Like, it's over. Okay, I can see in the wall there. Cool. Very strange. 3 of them? What am I gonna do? I think it'll take too long to shoot, so we might as well just do this. And no, I don't have healing on for any reason. The healing is on because of how much speed it gives me, or how much speed and critical it gives me. The healing is not there for any use. If I can change the Picto out and get something quicker, then the healing can go away. The killing an enemy and getting health is not helping me in the tower at all. You don't get to kill enemies. Which that probably would have been a better fight. Is having a boss that summons a bunch of small enemies, but you can kill them all, keep getting stronger, keep gaining AP, and each death makes you stronger too, and you beat the boss by taking out the minions. But yeah, I don't know, like I really wish the tower enemies were not the way they were.
Nice.
Gradient fighter? 25% increased damage with gradient attacks. I don't normally do gradient attacks. So, yeah, gradient fighter though. Write that down. Jumpers, don't forget this now. Gradient fighter done. Okay, looks like we're finding things. I'll just walk along the outside of the gardens. We won't head towards where I think I need to go, and hopefully I'm right. And then if I grab all the items, great. The worst thing that can happen is that I do miss an item, everybody, and my bad. And then I just gotta tell you that I got an item somewheres. Because, yeah, I'll try my best to get them all, but I have...
Interesting.
I've missed quite a few items on my playthrough already and had to backtrack back and grab them, so... all I can do is try now. So, any item in here? No. We walked along the outer side and we didn't see anything here. Okay, I keep trying to jump up on things too. This game does not allow that. Okay, it looks kinda clear. Okay, another item.
Nice.
No. No to the recoats. I'm gonna have over 100 recoats. And again, they're easily farmable, so you can just farm them. There's nothing holding you back from having as many recoats as I have. Okay, so we're there, we're here. I think we've officially done it. So I'm gonna go to the beginning and walk straight down the main path. That's what I'm aiming for. Stuff happened when I walked down the main path, so let's just do it. Wait a minute. Can I reset and fight some more things and get this Picto out of my way too? I mean, we're probably fine, everybody. No enemies are spawning? Okay, and nothing seems to be... I probably ran by a bunch of trash cans. Yeah, I definitely did then.
Your father's been richly inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Okay, we know that we can't walk in. Ah, so when I did my attack, my foot went too far. Okay.
Maximum damage. Cut him down.
Wow, what a tough fight. Faster than strong. Oh, we got another Picto! You... Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. That sounds absolutely dumb. But you always go twice in a row, but cut all of your damage in half? That's not the way to beat the tower, then. Yeah, that is definitely not the way to go. Yeah, cutting your damage, all of your damage in half sounds terrible. Okay, well, I just want to get these Pictos out of the way then. Okay, hooray, we won. That's probably the last fight. Extra inspired, alright. Again, I could use the other weapon and start off at a higher score, but like, yeah, we really don't need it by the looks of it.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll probably never see the enemies ever move, by the way. You'll probably never see the enemies on the left side of the turn order either. Because it's literally the point of, like, yeah, our speed is now 4,000. I think Lunae's not quite at 4,000, but she's pretty dang close. And, yeah, at this point, it's like the speed is just, it broke the main story. Ah, no enemy. Okay, so that means an enemy will spawn here then.
Cut him down.
So this should be Lunae learning her Picto. Good. Okay. I think I'm gonna rest and go right back to where we were. Speed, please. And I want this one. Yeah, let's just go back and rest. If the fight shows back up again, great. If not, well then, whoopsies. And that looks like an item right in front of me. Now it looks less like an item, and now it's not an item at all. That sparkly bit right there was purple looking. From really, really far away. But okay, let's just rest. Let's, again, if the monster doesn't show up in front of this thing, I'm just gonna take a left and fight an extra battle. Remove the Picto and hope that was all that we need. Again, like, I don't think there's a Picto trophy, and I know that getting the Pictos in the tower isn't going to add to the trophies or anything else, but I know that there's 2 Pictos that is waiting for me out there. I just don't have them. And you get a whole bunch of outfits and stuff too. Ah, I can. I knew I could do it.
That's better.
How much do I need? It's 8, isn't it? Blech. Okay, done. Put back on my Picto. Yeah, faster than strong seems, to me, not good. Always play twice in a row, no matter what, but deal half your damage. It's not half, like, base attack, half free aim shots, it's just half of all your damage. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Alright, either way. I have 20. Again, I was just I'm just gaining color of Lumina just to see what I need to put on, but yeah, I've removed a lot of stuff. Again, she doesn't use sniper, and she doesn't do the melee attack. All she does is attack with her skill, and I can at any time do the attack that I showed you and go down low health, boost everything, and gain like a few more stuff, and I do more damage at 1% health, because I got a thingy on that does that as well. But like going down to 1 HP is not smart against super bosses, unless you can one-shot them, and again, the Lampmaster is not one-shottable. So you don't want to make Mael do that. And then I can't see, watching people with Lune just go blop and just take him out is not fair.
Oh, wow.
By herself too, solo Lune doing the Lampmaster, and I'm like, what am I missing? Well, everybody, I tried.
And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
I love how, Mael, you gotta go back home. I know it's just like you're trying to restore Lumiere, bring everybody back, and then let Verso just stay in this painting. This Verso here stay in this painting a little longer, but yeah, no, I don't see any good other than that, and it's just Mom's gonna find us again and wreck everything. So it literally, you're just delaying the inevitable destruction again, and the fight between the families gonna happen again. So yeah, it's time to move on. I agree with that choice, but if I have a choice, if I do get a choice in this game, I'm definitely gonna pick the Mael route first, the one that I don't want to do. If there's no choice and there's just one ending, then that's fine. Okay, it's... My bad for being underwhelmed, but when you raise the bar so high in the tower that we're gonna take on this guy now and we're gonna see what happens to him. Papa, go home.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into.
Uh-huh.
I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you.
Oh man, am I on Renoir's side right now?
Your friends speak truth, and it changes nothing. You can hate me, but that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you, especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, right? I understand the grief of what happened, and he's trying to stop them from... I get it. I get why he's trying to put a stop to this.
I said, enough.
So he's gonna fight us. He's gonna choose not to listen to his favorite. Okay, well, we're gonna fight then, okay. Of course we are, right? We're not gonna talk it out. How many games can you talk it out? Really? Mass Effect really is the only one I can think of where you can talk it out and you don't fight. So it's either he's gonna kick Mael out of the painting or Mael's gonna kick him out of the painting, right? The music's, again, the music's so like, wow, but it's just like, man, like, you've ruined it when you made the tower happen. Oh. Okay, so he's gone back into this form for some reason. Okay. How long is this battle gonna take? 10 seconds, you think?
Cut him down.
One of my shots missed. Renoir is unable to get burnt. Nope. I am that unlucky tonight, everybody. Oh my goodness. Burning shots have a chance to catch things on fire. And I was able to stack like hundreds on the bosses.
Ready to strike.
Oh, now it's working. Serene rescues Renoir. Okay, you can get rescued all you want, dude.
Sanity, it's time to go home.
I mean, I just shot him a couple times and he's already down. Like,
Challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps
Whoa.
regenerating.
Maybe
Okay.
we focus on the accents first.
is that the exit of the painting?
She can't.
She who? Is it Clea or is it Mom? Like, we need to figure out. It's Mom. Okay.
Mama.
Yeah. She came back.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Okay. Okay. I'm just like, what's going on? So she's taking a gamble on her life for this. Okay, she's gonna go after his. Oh, she's gonna go after his Axon. Okay, to make him stop. So she wants to save the She wants to save the canvas. Okay, but we kicked her out, not realizing that she wasn't the one that we needed to take out. Okay, so she came back in to put a stop to Renoir. I understand what's going on. The music is like, yeah, but it's like, okay. Okay, I mean, round two, you're still kneeling down on the ground.
Now's our chance.
No, don't do that.
Lightning dance.
Okay, Lune's turn next. I'm gonna save it because I don't know why.
Bring it on.
Summons the Sun Dre canvas.
You selfish Eileen.
This selfish Eileen. Well, I mean, cool. He just summons the canvas. Walked in. Oh, it's the family photo portrait.
Time to get big.
I mean, do I, like, what do I do? He's already, like, dead, so, like, what do you want me to do? I can blast him as hard as I want. No fire. Okay, no fire?
Void, take everything.
Okay, now he's dead again. Is he attacking me or is he attacking... Okay, not this time. I like how he had the 3 bonus stats too, but it's like he's been low health the whole time. Do you see what I mean by like, dude, you're that strong and you can't beat those bosses? No, I can't. Like, not even close. Like, it's sad how the difference of the final boss of this story and the tower bosses are not, there's no comparison. Are we tired? Why are we tired? I even skipped some turns. How are we winded?
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas.
Uh-huh. And now she's grieving?
She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun.
Oh, all you are Icaruses?
We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation.
Okay.
And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price.
Right. That means Mael can't stay here either. Right? Mael choosing to stay here is also not good. For her health.
Yet. Here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game.
Well, it
You
is.
know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just
Right.
deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
I think it will help you move on.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us.
It did.
Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
Just wants to stay in the painting a little longer, but it's not.
Want to trust you, but
You can.
Is she gonna spend 50 of her years in here as well? She's
light on for you.
again, I don't know how the time works in this
I
painting
hope
to
you
the real
find
world.
peace.
I'm assuming all things they are saying is truthful, like Mael is putting
Hold
danger on her
on.
life.
To each other.
Wow, she didn't even gomage him. He just gomaged himself. Okay. I still think that they need to go back to the real world, okay? Like, I don't get what this painting is actually doing, other than, like, holding on a little piece of Verso's soul. Even if it really is holding on to a piece of his soul, all of the rest of Verso is dead.
I'm sorry.
So Verso jumps in, the end. Okay, hold up. I got the end, the greatest expedition in history. I got a platinum, everybody. I just got the platinum. I didn't think we were done the game yet. Excuse you and me? I got a platinum and I didn't even, we're still playing. Okay, well, there's no point going back. If Verso is going to be fighting alone, I'm not powering up Mael, so let me find my other weapon. Started the S rank but can't be healed? Yeah, good enough. We don't need to be healed. We're gonna be fine. Okay. That's something. She's over here? That's boy Verso. Okay. It's time to stop painting or leaving. Okay, I have no idea what choices these are. I assumed it was gonna be between Mael and Verso, and I'm probably wrong. I don't want to get this wrong. And I don't even know if there's multiple endings. That's the other thing. I could very well be wrong, and that would be not okay too. Okay, is there ending choices? I hope so. If I hit leave, nothing happens. Okay. I don't think this is a choice. It's time to stop painting. So a little bit of Verso's soul is still painting this somehow? Again, the soul is there. We'll see where this goes. I don't know where this is going, but
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you?
yeah.
I'm tired too.
The Verso is trying to, like, get out.
shouldn't be able to be here.
Maman's gift.
So Mama pulled us off.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here.
Yep.
Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here
No,
I
like-
have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I merely exist.
Can you not create another canvas and go in there and hang out? You can.
Forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa.
It's time to stop painting.
Verso!
So Verso wants to stop.
Papa
Put it
also
in.
said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning.
Again, I am on the side of get out of the painting. You could go into another one if you want to. It doesn't have to be this one. And if Verso already did die, and it's just a piece of him, a piece of his soul, not even him. We're gonna duke it out at the end. Oh, I thought there was a choice. Okay. Decide the fate of the canvas. Fight as Mael and fight as Verso. So they're not telling me what means what, but here's what I assume. Mael wants to stay in the canvas and stay a little longer. Even though she can stay in here, and if she does, she's just going to die. So obviously, her staying here, she's hurting herself. Her staying here is just delaying the pain even longer. And if Mama finds out where this painting is, she did find the painting. She already did find the painting and kicked Papa out to let... That's interesting. I thought when she came in, she was gonna go all out again. But she didn't. She kicked the Papa out so that Mael can stay here and keep the painting a little longer, just to keep her... Again, I don't agree with, like, holding on to something just to try to make you feel a little bit better in the moment. When you can get better in the longer run. And this painting is just holding them in the moment just to be a little bit better, but it's holding them back for really getting better. So I think Mael is, we stay in the painting. We reset the painting for some reason. The Verso, who doesn't even want to paint anymore, he's done with this, is being forced to continue to paint. There's like literally, I can't find anything good other than the things that we created. We're just getting rid of what we created. And there's not, from what I can tell, can you not create another painting and have another pretend Verso that doesn't have to have a soul? And you can still hang out in the memory of Verso? Why does it have to be this painting? Like, I don't quite get the attachment. Again, I'm not one with, I don't have attachments to stuff. So maybe I'm like the wrong person for this, but I'm pretty sure if we pick Verso, Verso gets to kick Mael out of the canvas, stop painting, and let the world get destroyed, and then they can in the real world where it really matters, move on. So yeah, I'm gonna play as Mael because I don't want this ending. Yeah, I don't agree with Mael's ending at all. Zero. As much as I like Lune and all of them, the world's pretty cool. I don't see it, so I don't get it. I don't know. Wow, what a fight. Again, like, I can't do this to a boss and win. Our drafts collide? What a final battle! Okay, our drafts collide. Okay. Again, that's another music. We already got the music trophy. We got another music piece and we didn't even, the trophy has already been gotten. It's glitched. The trophy should have popped once I got that one. So, she's gonna reset the world?
Thank you. Stop him from painting.
No, Alicia's not gonna do this.
Please.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
So, I thought she wants to hang out with Verso. Why?
Help me.
Confused on why we look like we defeated Verso. Because are we not resetting the painting world? I thought we were just gonna reset and bring everybody back. Including Verso, I would assume. And she's gonna bring him back without all of his memories so he doesn't feel this way? Like again, it's not really Verso, right? If she's gonna do that to him. I don't see any... I can't see any reasoning.
Grow old. Would you find a reason to smile?
The epilogue again? We're still going? A life to paint. Okay, here we go again. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. Okay, multiple people are singing this song slower? Okay, is this... Are they the bouncers? Is a kid Verso? Is that Gustav, everybody? I know you're all like, ah, it's Gustav! But we know the painting. We know it's... Actually, no, that's her husband. Oh, that's her husband. Oh, CL's got her husband back. That means CL will be happy now. Okay, I want to see Gustav, but again, we know what this means. I don't like this at all. Yeah, there they are. Okay, they're back. And they're a couple too. Again, if it wasn't the painting and we could have brought them all back, I would go for it. But, like, yeah. It's just to paint a world, Mael. Why? You truly happy? Hmm. Looks like she's crying. Icky? That much silence is too long. Everyone looks like way older. Okay, this is what happened to Mama when she stayed in too long. Right? I don't want this ending. Yeah, I did not want this ending. I want them kicked out. and yes, it sucks. Life isn't always great, but my goodness, you can't just stay in the painting and hide away. Well, everybody, again, I really wish the DLC didn't exist. If the DLC didn't exist, this game would have been, like, right on. But they hit me with the DLC, they locked a whole bunch of things that I want, and I can't get them. And it just, that is enough to make me go, oh, okay. And it just, it dampened the whole ending so badly for me. Sure, we got another ending. There is 2 endings then, right? There clearly is 2 endings. I got the platinum, which means I did everything that the game that you're supposed to do, and they added the extra DLC. So all of these extra pictos didn't really count for the platinum, but yeah, there is still pictos I don't have. And there's a bunch of outfits I don't have either. And I don't think is there an outfit? I doubt there's an outfit trophy. I can't even, I mean, if there's, and I got all of the trophies. I did everything I'm supposed to do. I get if the outfits don't count either, we can just pretend that the DLC stuff don't count, but I would have rather just have them defeat it and then not have to deal with them in New Game Plus. Either way, man, this game was so more impactful when it was these people in the world. And then I called it with it being a painting. Again, there was too many painting references, but I called it with us being in a painting, so all these people are not real. Sure, you can create them, but they're still not real. So, yeah, at this point, okay, I gotta turn on the music. I didn't realize the music was that loud. Okay, there you go. I turned it down a little bit. But yeah, I honestly think we don't need to have this world going. No. Anyway, it is what it is. I still, now that this is done, I don't think I got anything that I needed, right? It's right before the final boss. Hopefully I can do New Game Plus and I don't have to fight the boss and see the ending again before moving on. Yeah, okay. Again, at the beginning it was a lot to take in, okay? With Verso and all of that stuff, but Yeah, once I found out it was the painting, I'm like, okay, it's not so bad anymore. And it's just like, my choice is, yeah, kick them all out, get rid of the painting, and please move on. Esquier, huh? Everything that I had all worked up in the first 2 or 3 episodes, like it all went away once it was the painting. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. So yeah, I don't know, like, I want to do a New Game Plus and see the other ending, but I'm going to clearly have to take a lot of time to see if I could even beat the stupid 3 other bosses in the tower. The thank you update. No, I want you to take that thank you update and get rid of it, or just nerf it to a point where it becomes a normal battle. Normal bosses that I can just fight and win and move on, because yeah, I am not here for this type of fighting. And I'm not for it, but I'll keep trying. Hopefully they nerf it at some point, because it's a little too dumb. To a point where it's not fun. It's dumb enough that it's not fun. It would have been cool if there was a nice little gimmick and you can figure it out and it's kind of cool. You know, you gotta pass zombie onto it and cast a heal, and that's the way to take. That's one way to take it out. You know, cool inventive fightings. Instead of just making them go this many turns with this much damage, that much health, that much defense, like it's not even fair. So yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm still hung up on the tower. That's all my concentration went to the tower. You've made me not even think about and be that even focused for the end of the ending. Like you distracted, you took away from your game with this thank you update. You truly did. At least for me. I don't know if other people didn't even know, and if other people are in New Game Plus, New Game Plus, and they're trying to take on the tower monsters, they probably have to start a whole new game over, because it's just like they're gone too far, and now the New Game Plus bosses are just ridiculous. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know why you did it that way, but sure, there it is for people, some people, I guess. I'll keep trying. Again, if I can eventually get an answer on, yeah, it's even easier on New Game Plus. There's just, you level up your, I mean, all my weapons are level 33. The only thing that's not leveled up is my Pictos, and it's like, you don't have enough color of Lumina. I have more color of Lumina than you did on your first playthrough. So I have enough color of Lumina. What am I missing? Am I seriously gonna get that much stronger by getting all my Pictos to level 33? Is that really what is gonna matter? So yeah, I find that hard to believe, that the Pictos are gonna make me so much stronger that I'm gonna start doing not multiple millions, but hundreds of millions, or even into the billion damage because of a couple leveled Pictos? Really? So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the tower, but I would love to beat it. I would love to get it done. I don't know if New Game Plus is easier than first playthrough. If I could get over the stupid tower, the story, the music, more so the music than the story for me. But the combat was great. The music was great. The dodging and countering is a little odd timing, and sometimes it's unfair. Sometimes they're invisible attacks, by the way. So that's pretty rough too when they started throwing invisible attacks at you. But eventually you can. I've just found a way to power through some of the stuff. But yeah, anyway, like I know you've all did a great job on your first game, on this game. This is incredible. You've done a lot. Man, I had things to say, but I don't want to say them. I don't want to say that. What I do hope is that you continue to keep striving to make games with this much love and dedication and passion. That's really all that's what I want to say to you. The moment it gets all corporate, the moment you look at a game and you go, we want to do this, and it's like, that's just gonna cost us millions. And then everyone's like, well, I guess we're not doing that. That's when you're gonna turn it like every other game company, and what everyone, not everyone, a lot of people are not that interested in anymore. We're all tired of playing these games that have nothing going on for them. It's just another one of the same games. And they're checking off step 1, step 2, step 3. And we're just like, this game is now just a chore. So, yeah, again, this has been great. I don't know what you're plotting to do after this. Oh, I didn't hit a button. I wanted to thank you to stay up there. I did not want that to go away. I need to figure out what's going to happen here. Continue? Show previous, load back. Okay, continue. So I think we have everything. We'll find out. I think we have everything. Pick those quest items. Clair, endless light. Our drafts collide. So we have everything. We didn't get any weapons or anything for this, but we need to finish that stupid tower. Rest, fast travel, upgrade, learn skills, upgrade, challenge. There's New Game Plus. You are about to start a New Game Plus. Okay. In this mode, enemies and battles will be much harder. Exclusive rewards and loot can also be unlocked. You will keep your character's progression, level 99, and your inventory, everything that I got, but everything else will be lost. Side quest progression, quest items, and relationship levels will be reset. So when they mean all your items, they mean they didn't word that very well. All your weapons, yes. All your pictos, yes. No quest items. That means music. That means these items. And any of the quest stuff. And, yeah, all of this goes away. So no quest items. They did word that right then. All of these items, I think, come with us as well. Yeah, so no quest items is what's gone. So no music. I thought it was no music and something else, but I guess it's just music. The pictos do come with us. And the weapons in the tins. Okay, no, they worded that right. They did. What they didn't say was, I'm pretty sure the journal entries get reset. Which I know, again, we got the platinum for the journal entries, so there's what, 3 unknowns, Verso, Eileen, Renoir, and a survivor. And then at the end there was Julie and Simon as well. Yeah. Again, this whole family. Anyway. Is there a better speed now? So the problem is, we need 4,000 speed or more, which I can't get any more than the speed that I have. The pictos will allow me to get more. But all of these at level 28, am I actually going to have over 1,000 speed on all of these? And then, like, I'll be able to get into the 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 speed that we need for New Game Plus? Because that's the problem 1. Problem 2 is I need a team of 2. Yeah, with team 1 taking out Simon, they're going to die. So you need a team 2 to be able to take out Simon's full health bar again. You need to take out Simon's health bar twice. And team 1 needs to do it, they get gamaged, and then you team 2's got to do it. Okay? That's the problem that I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get CL and Minoko caught up. And with 500 Color of Lumina, we're pretty dang close. But the problem is I still can't even get past the Lampmaster, and I haven't fought Clair, but I'm pretty sure I might be able to take her now. All we need to do is seriously learn the parry. I think Clair is a parry battle only. We should be able to get that done. And then it's the stupid Lamp Master has unfair attacks. The one where he flies off and there's a light on the ground and it goes buh, 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 and then something happens or something hits you and you don't even know the timing for it. So that attack shows up after like 2 or 3 health bars are gone. And that's when the boss is going 5 or 6 turns in a row for me. And it's just like, why are you going so many turns? So I would love it if 4,000 is the number that stops the bosses from going that many turns. Or if using the whatever thing that I have on, that's making my game not work out right. If going twice, if cheater is making the bosses break, then I will remove cheater. Okay, because like it seems to be not working in my favor. If I'm supposed to go twice in a row, but then the bosses are also cheating and going twice in a row as well, then something is not adding up. If the bosses went normal turns, and when it's the boss's turn, it's only the boss's 1 attack turn, I could win. Even the stupid Lamp Master, if he went once, I could win. Right? And then we all attack. We all go twice. We can definitely fill up our gradient bar. We can get the fire damage again. I could make Verso go instead of Mael. If I made CL go second, not third. And then Verso can then get Angel Eyes on again on every turn. Like the fights can be better if I could just fight them normally and fairly. But for some reason, like they eventually start going 6 or more turns in a row. And you're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, that's what's happening to me on my first playthrough. It's perfect timing, I guess, to say that we're done. I'm gonna end my episode where I always do. Let's go back to the continent. I'm glad the New Game Plus is there. I'm glad I didn't have to fight the boss and then do a New Game Plus in the main menu, which means when I load up the game, it's gone. I had to go and fight the boss again before doing the next episode, episode 27. But yeah. This was a post game. Yeah, interesting.
Flashing through the sky.
I'm happy to say the game is done. I will attempt to keep trying the tower until we find a way to win, or until somebody shows up with knowledge and saying, yes, dude, you need way more than even 4,000 speed to do what you want to do. And in New Game Plus, you will absolutely be able to beat them. And I'm going to be like, oh, really? Like, the Pictos make that much of a difference? Am I seriously not able to do what needs to be done? Just win once. I just need to beat the Lamp Master, just beat Clair, and then just beat Simon again. And it's just like, yeah, you don't have the Pictos to do it. Once all the Pictos are level 33, you'll be able to pull it off really easy. Even a New Game Plus when you have even more health. And it's like, really? I would have never dreamed Pictos were that strong. So that's why I'm trying to do it now, because I thought now would be the easier time, but I'm probably wrong. And it probably does require me to go into New Game Plus and get the highest level Pictos to equip the best stats that you can have. And that's where I'm wrong, because I just don't have enough stats to win. And again, imagine equipping one Picto that like has more than 4,000 speed, another Picto that has like a bunch of critical and a bunch of defense, and then another Picto that just increases your defense again and something else. And it's just like, when you get hit by Simon, you don't die. How cool would that be if you just like, if you got hit by the Lamp Master a bunch, you don't die. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, like we can survive it now. We need to max out our defense for this, but hey, man, I'll gladly use my 90-something recoats to max out my stats that I need to use. So yeah, there's no guide. There's no guides. Sure, there's a bunch of people one-shotting the bosses and doing some kind of thingy, but there's no guide saying if you're on New Game Plus with 3,000 speed, it can't be done. And I'm gonna be like, cool, thanks, then I'll move into New Game Plus. And a New Game Plus, then do it. I'm like, okay, cool, moving on then. We can do another game now. Yeah, again, the whole tower has my 100% focus and nothing else. It's just been the tower is the problem. So my bad. It is what I am what I am. But I'll stop here because we're gonna need to keep farming Color of Lumina probably. Again, we could equip the right weapons on our team too. You do not need to be on that one anymore. Yeah, apply 3 burn instead of marks. For some reason... No, that's the weapon I used to use. Oh, that's the weapon I was using. Okay, so every time I shot with this weapon, everybody, this is how I got my burn stacks to stupid numbers. And I'm not using that weapon. Oh, okay, my bad, everybody. I thought that was weird that my stuff wasn't working. I don't know what my weapon is anymore. Like, I changed Verso so many times I don't even know what he uses anymore. Yeah, that one just never dies weapon. Deals light damage on any damage dealt with skills. Members enchants apply burn on dealing light damage. You can't die if you're at least A rank. I wonder if that weapon's just better, but nobody told me about it. This is the weapon I've been using. But I don't know if this one will... I just want to beat them and just move on. What weapon do I equip? What pictos do I equip? What stats do I need? And let's just beat it. But this is what I've been using. So Verso doesn't attack anymore. He is the one that applies fire. But for some reason, when I shot with this weapon tonight, it did no fire stack burn. And when I did it before, it was crazy amounts of fire. If fire is not going to work anymore, everybody, like if fire is not what we're aiming for, then we're just aiming for the one big shot stuff. And I can stop trying to do the fire with whatchamacallit. Anyway, I seen somebody win with shields. I've seen somebody win with the shields, right? So every time you have a shield and you, the more shields you have, the more damage you can do. I've seen people try to go with the gradient stuff and keep charging gradient stuff. And this one here is what I did to wipe out the boss, duelist. Right? I go into my 0 AP cost thing. I have 9 AP, and then I go into virtual stance by sacrificing my life to 1, and then I consume all of my AP down to 4, and then I do my 4 attack, and it's a stupid amount of damage I did. But if this doesn't work anymore, and I'm not doing a 5-hit attack with fire anymore, then I can try something else. And again, then we could use 2 party members to attack, which is what I haven't set up. Again, Verso's either powering us up or not. And if we have 2 supporters and 1 attacker, I have like 700 ways to fight these bosses. I don't know how to I don't know which way to go about it. And I'd rather just be told, hey, this is how you do it. Right? Instead of like, watch Lune solo these bosses. And they're just like, how did you get your Lune to do 1,000,000 damage? How did you manage to pull that crazy stuff off? I got an outfit? When did I get civilian? It's acting like we didn't have it until now. I didn't see any of us get new clothing. Civilians? Okay, let me write down civilian, because I don't remember... Inoko outfit civilian, Mael civilian, Minoko, Mael. When you beat the game, do you when you beat the game, do you get civilian? Yes, no? I am so confused. I'm gonna copy and put it down, but I seriously have no idea why I just have civilian outfits for Lune and CL. Okay, when we loaded the game, we just had this. Load game. You just get them. Okay. It's really weird, but yeah, we just have it. Like, I don't remember seeing it pop up. We didn't win it in the battle, I don't think. I didn't see civilian pop up anywheres. I didn't buy it in the, by the merchant, so I don't know where these clothings came from, but there they are. Everything should be good now, I would assume? Duels and wardrobes. Yeah, so again, CL being able to power us up to the... You wish to enter the monolith. Did I not get to the end yet? Oh my goodness, I've been talking so long. I stopped by the entrance and I didn't even get to the end yet. So I dream somebody finds this episode, and I dream somebody tells me if it's doable or not on your first playthrough. With as the best that I can do is 4,000 speed. And if you're all like, that's not enough, and how much damage can you do when you equip everything? And I'm like, it's a couple 100 million, and it's not enough. We'll rest. We're there. So yeah, we're here again. How many times have I ended my episode here? When we look at episode, yeah, Expedition 00. The 100th expedition. So, yeah, you know what? Though the game was, again, not quite my style with the darkness and stuff, I still liked it, okay? Like, in the end, I still liked it. I like the lightning bolt going by. I still like the game overall. It's just, yeah, I really not a fan of the dark stuff, and you had so many good things going for this game, and then you threw Act 3 at me, and it just was like... If Act 3 was the whole game, this would be like my least favorite game of the year, okay? That's how much I did not like your Act 3. We literally did the things, we got strong enough to take things out, and we were so strong, the final boss was absolutely no challenge at all. And then you go and you give us this DLC, and we don't stand a chance to win against the DLC stuff. And it's just like one extreme to the other. So yeah, that's my biggest gripe. That's the only thing I have right now is that, and me being like, me personally not liking dark stuff, sad stuff, gore, suicide moment. That was not cool either. Like I just don't like that stuff. So. But yeah, again, I can only wish you well. I hope you do something with the DLC stuff. I don't know who you think wants to do this stuff, especially with the items you put behind them. Like if you, like I said, I would have been absolutely happy to not do them if you had 100 Color of Lumina locked behind them, and the level 33 weapon upgrades and whatever else. But music well, I mean music, if the music didn't count. Yeah, the music doesn't count. No, see, no music. No, not music. No. Anything that's a collectible, that's one of a kind, I did not want them on the bosses. And again, Pictos are one of a kind. I can't get that Picto anywhere else. If I could farm the Picto somewhere else and level up another way, I would. I'd just skip. I would find a way to not do those bosses unless it's just like, yeah. Either way, it is what it is. I don't know when I'll be back for this game to do New Game Plus, because I want to try to finish the 3 more super bosses before moving on. And then find it if I can or can't. It just requires a lot of time, and it requires me to have a day off and not have to like go somewhere all day either and get grocery shopping, help somebody out. Normally and have a day off, I gotta help somebody out. Whether the last time that I mentioned it, I had to, somebody was moving and I had to help them move all their stuff. That was something, actually. But yeah, here's hoping that I when I come back that they're just done and I found a way, and I'm not going to be impressed, but it's done and I don't have to look at it New Game Plus, because we'll just have the weapons, we'll have the Pictos, hopefully they're level 33, and we just move on, and we just move on from it. Yeah, that would be brilliant. Either way, or they patch it, or they patch the bosses to just make it like a little bit more normal. Just a little bit more normal. They find out why bosses are going 6 turns, 7 turns on 3000 speed, and they're like, that's a glitch or a bug, okay. Then cool, like maybe that's what's going on. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. This episode went on a little longer than I intended it, but it's okay. We got 2 games done in one night, and that's impressive enough for me, so I'll leave everything else be. Again, I'm so distracted I can't even do the proper the other stuff that I talk about with this game. Again, it's all your tower DLC messed up my normal spiel that I do at the end when I beat games. So I'll just end this here. Thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching, and seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons you need to do by now, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.